12 boards, declare play only, so the auction's given to us. We'll take a look at the auction, kind of discuss the bidding in general, because I think that's like an educational part of this thing. And then we'll get to the play. So partner opens a diamond, we get a heart overcall, we bid a spade, showing 5 or more spades. We have a 7 count, our hand's pretty minimal. Our spade suit's a little bit weak, our secondary heart values aren't ideal. I've heard a lot of people say stuff like, it's not so bad to have length when the suit is on your right. And that's true if we have a big trump fit, because then the idea is that the opponents can't pull trumps, is a main concern, and we'll be able to then trump safely in our partner's hand while our left-hand opponent is the one showing out. So we'll be able to over-ruff them if they rough in. But if we don't have a big trump fit, like if we only have an 8-card spade fit, even if the opponents lead the heart suit, for example, they're just going to switch to a trump at trick 2. Quite often, we're not going to have hand re-entries, and so we'll win the trump switch and dummy, try and get back to our hand. We can't do it. They pull another round of trumps. All of a sudden, we just have 4 heart losers. So there's a huge difference between partner having, say, an 8-card and 9-card spade fit. There's also a pretty big difference between whether or not we have side entries in the other suits so that we can get back to rough these cards immediately. And also, there's a big issue if the opponents just lead trumps at trick 1, then we haven't established our roughs yet. So even though, to some extent, we're protected when the suit is bid on our right, it's not exactly true that that's a good thing for us. We would still prefer to have length in the other suits, and high cards in the other suits, as opposed to in right-hand opponent's suit. We bid a spade, left-hand opponent, or our partner raises to 2 spades. We have 3 heart bid on our right, and the scoring's match points. We can't really double 3 hearts. I know I talked about this a lot during the Vanderbilt, which is that, or not during the Vanderbilt, during the Platinum pairs, which is that at match points, doubles tend to be based on whether or not you think you were making your contract, as opposed to whether or not you think the opponents are going down. I mean, of course, if the opponents are just going down in 3 hearts, we should double them. But we have no confidence in that. Partner showed a minimum opening bid. We have 2 tricks in our hand, an ace and the jack of trumps. But East should have a pretty good hand for the way that they've bid in this auction. I know the robots don't always have that, but they should. And given that East is going to have a lot of trump length and a bunch of like the missing aces and kings, say in clubs and maybe even diamonds, there's no conviction that I would have that 3 hearts is going down, say, more than 50% of the time, which is kind of what we would need if we expected to beat them on our own. So the question turns to, did I think we were making 2 spades? Because it might be the case that players at other tables will overcall 1 heart on East's hand and not rebid 3 hearts. They'll just think their hand isn't quite good enough to do that given a past partner over here. And if that could happen, then we would really want to be doubling them if we thought 2 spades was making, because we would need to protect our plus position. If we beat 3 hearts, but we were going plus 110 and 2 spades, we're already losing a ton of match points to the pairs that didn't bid 3 hearts. Or the pairs in our seat that didn't face a 3 heart overcall, for example. So, but given that our hand's minimum as well, we have a minimum spade fit, we have length in the opponent's suit, the queen of diamonds is kind of a nice card, and that might tilt me a little bit in favor of 2 spades has some chances to make. But I think opposite a lot of partners' hands, we were probably going down in 2 spades. So for all those reasons, I think we should pass over 3 hearts. I know that was a long-winded explanation, but that is something that I do think is really important at match points, and a lot of people just don't understand. Probably because most people just don't play match points. Our partner balances 3 spades, which is not all that surprising. Partner could have 3 or 4 spades for their 2 spade bid. Partner could still have 3 or 4 spades for 3 spades. Partner's just balancing because they're short in hearts. Partner probably has a singleton heart, maybe even a heart void, and they're just figuring that we didn't double 3 hearts, we don't have a ton of wasted heart cards, which is kind of true. So they want to take a shot at effectively saving over three hearts. They're not convinced that three spades is making. If they were, they probably would have, done more than two spades on the previous round of the auction. So it's good news for us that the opponents don't double. I mean, again, this is a declare play tournament, but I'm spending a lot of time on this auction because I think this has a lot of intricate match point decision making going on here. And, from a high level perspective, this would effectively tell us that like both East and West weren't certain three hearts was making. So, if you want to read real deep into this and go like 5 levels on the analysis, it probably means that whatever missing high cards there are between the opponent's hands, given that East has already showed a pretty good hand, are probably about evenly distributed. Because if one of the opponents held all of those cards, their partner would be a complete minimum, but they would be, on average, expecting their partner to have more values. So, for example, if East is like promising about 14 high card points for this bid, and we're missing 28 in total, 28 would be a lot. Sorry, 22 in total. West would have 4 high card points and would probably double 3 spades from a match point stance. Not sure if they could beat it, but just figuring that they were making 3 hearts because they have a lot of values. Anyway, moving on. We're in 3 spades. Let's see if we can play the hand. We got the King of Hearts lead and... Whoa. Well, I have a couple of things to say about partner's decisions on this hand. First off, partner should not be bidding 3 spades. Partner should double 3 hearts. They've already showed a spade fit and they've already showed a minimum. And given that they're sitting underneath the heart bidder, they wouldn't be doubling on a hand that's like king, queen, 4th of hearts. Like, their high card value, like, they can't have enough to be making a penalty double on their own. They would just be saying, like, I want to do something over 3 hearts. I think the opponents have either erred or we really need to play this hand on offense, partner. What do you think? I mean, what is it, like a do something intelligent partner double, whatever that means. So while, I mean, in this case we would pass, we have a heart trick and we have an ace. It could be the case that we just don't have a bunch of hearts. Like, let's say we had a small doubleton heart, for example, we would probably bid 3 spades at that point, or maybe even 4 diamonds. I don't know why we would ever bid diamonds, but something like that to compete over the opponent's 3 heart contract and probably treat it as like a saving situation. But partner would be very happy if we ended up passing. They have ace, king, so potentially 4 full tricks in their own hand, and they have a couple of hearts. So if we do have heart stuff, like, and we pass, the opponents really don't have a lot of hearts. So pretty big error from our partner in judgment here to bid 3 spades as opposed to doubling 3 hearts. Like previously mentioned, a lot of the time when partner has a singleton or void in hearts, they wouldn't want to double in this spot because then it looks to them a lot more like their hand is offensively oriented with shortness in the opponent's suit. But here they don't have that. Okay, well, I've spent a lot of time talking about the auction. The play does not look all that complicated. Queen of clubs switch. Huh. Man, really? Queen of clubs switch does seem suspect. I mean, so West could have something like queen jack 6th of clubs, in which case, I mean, a human would never switch to the queen of clubs here. Any human holding both the queen and jack of clubs would just play a low one, because there's no way the declarer is going to put in the 10, so they would never want to squander an honor. But from like a double dummy perspective, which is how the robots think, if declare has a singleton club, they don't want to switch to a low one. So something like queen jack 6th or even queen jack 5th would make some sense. I said the play was going to be very simple, but now it's not. Okay. I guess I'm going to win the ace and lead a heart, then? Maybe I should win the ace and lead a low diamond? I mean, I can kind of only ruff one heart in partner's hand. Like, in theory, I can lead a couple of hearts, and maybe I can ruff 2 of them over there. But more likely than not, I can only ruff 1, so I'm going to need to discard a heart at some point, which I think is likely to go on a diamond. Like, I could take a club finesse to pitch a heart, but then I still have a diamond loser, so I think it makes a bit of sense to just lead a diamond to the queen. Like, maybe there's some obscure layout of the cards, like if West has, you know, queen jack 5 of spades or something, or queen jack 7, one of those holdings. I can play a second heart, West ruffs in with a middle card, I discard. I play another heart, and West roughs in with like the jack, I overruff with the king, and then I take a spade finesse against East's remaining spade honor. I don't think that's really what I'm playing for, though. So I think I'm just going to go ace of clubs, low diamond. Expect East to win the king. I mean, East has to have something. They have a terrible heart suit. Their heart suit is ace queen 9 6th. They have no club honors. They have no spade honors. They gotta have the diamond king. So I think ace of clubs, low diamond makes some sense. I'm a little bit nervous about the defense starting to cross-ruff some things, but I think I do need to lead a heart before pulling trumps. Spades could also be 4-1. Alright, let's go ace of clubs, diamond. East wins the king. Great. Ace of hearts. West ruffs to give their partner club ruff. Yeah. Let me think for a second. So if I play the king and East ruffs, there's 3 trumps outstanding. Yeah, I think it's just fine. Oh. Okay. Well, this was not very strong defense at all. I guess that means East has the long spades. Like, why would West ruff with a natural trump trick on the second round of hearts? That doesn't make any sense. Is there anything I can do about the spade suit if East has long spades? I guess not. So just spade to the ace, spade to the king, diamond to the queen, heart ruff, ace of diamonds, pitch a heart. Something like that. Okay. They get a trick, but we make 3. Really strange hand overall. I guess, given that East had queen jack 10, tripleton, and spades, I could have actually done better. I could, in fact, ruff 2 hearts with the 8 and 6 of spades over ruffing West, and take a club finesse to pitch my diamond loser. I don't know. That's, I think, a pretty big position to take. We're in 3 hearts. What happened here? Pass, pass, pass. Partner opened a club in 4th. We bid a heart. 2 spades on our left from someone who could not possibly have found a bid 3rd seat favorable. Brilliant. Robots are so funny. Pass, pass. We bounce back in with double. That looks good. Partner bids 3 hearts. Partner was not aware that they forgot to open in 3rd seat, so their hand's terrible. I don't care what my hand is for this double. This double is penalty, and partner should just pass. Anyway. Partner bids 3 hearts, and now we know we're in a bad spot, because partner with 4-card heart support should have bid 3 hearts over 2 spades, probably. I don't think we can do anything, though. I think we just have to take our licks. Here we are. Oh, God. Well, it's a good thing we're not defending two spades doubled. It might go down, but... amazing. Club lead. That looks like shortness to me. So there's a couple reasons why this West would not preempt in 3rd seat. They might have a really weak spade suit. So something like Queen 9 6th. That seems unlikely to me, given that East didn't take a call. Because I think East with 3 very strong spades, like Ace King Jack, Ace King Queen, something like that, would probably bid 3 spades, even though partner's a passed hand here. I mean, East would have such good trumps. Or it could mean, I guess, a couple of other things. West could have a hand that they think is too good to preempt and not good enough to open, which doesn't really exist, but the robots think it does. Or West could have like a side major suit. So if West had 4 hearts to the Jack, then that would be a reason why West wouldn't open. Or West could have like a bunch of outside aces and kings, which doesn't look like the case. It's not that the robots won't preempt if they have outside aces and kings, it's just they're very hesitant to do so. Like if West had, say, I know this isn't possible, but if West had like ace king 3rd of diamonds and king 10 6th of spades, they would probably pass. Because, I guess for a couple of reasons, they think it's too good to preempt, and also they have a bunch of strength outside their suit. So out of those, which is most likely? I mean, it sounds as if West has Jack 4th of hearts, right? That doesn't help me. Because a simple line of play would be to try and pull trumps in 3 rounds. And then run the clubs. We get to pitch all 3 of our spades, and then we get to lead a diamond to the queen. Snoo says, don't want to preempt partner. I know, right? Yeah, don't want to preempt partner in 3rd seat. Hate it when that happens. You know, partner also forgot to preempt in 1st seat, and so you don't want to take away their ability to preempt their own suit later in the auction. No, I get what you're saying. What can we do if West has 4 hearts? Because if we forced West to ruff, like let's say we win the queen of clubs and cash the ace, West ruffs, they can just play 2 rounds of spades, and we don't have a way back to the south hand to pull a 3rd trump. So we would ruff, but we can't pull trumps. West is going to ruff in on the 3rd round of clubs and cash a spade. Which is like maybe fine, we don't lose any diamonds in that case, but what would we lose? We would lose 2 club ruffs, we would lose 2 spades, so we would be making 3. Can I do better? I mean, it would be pretty embarrassing if we could just take the first 12 tricks, basically, hooking East for the Diamond King. I think everyone else is going to pull trumps, so maybe I should just do that. Uh, hmm. How bad is it if we pull trumps and it goes wrong? They'll be able to ruff in once and then cash 3 spades. No, so I guess it's fine. It basically comes out to the same as the other line of play. So can we do better if West has Jack fourth of hearts? That's the real question. So we win the club, we exit a spade, maybe? They can then get a club ruff, like East could win, give their partner club ruff, which might not be obvious to East because we're sitting on the 2 of clubs. But if they did, West could ruff and play back a spade. So we ruff and dummy, now what? If we try and cross to the Queen of Diamonds, East wins and gives their partner another club ruff. That's a spade, 2 club ruffs, and the King of Diamonds is still 9 tricks. Maybe there's just nothing better. Pull 3 rounds of trumps and we get 9 tricks. I don't know. I'm looking for something, but I don't see it. If they make a mistake, I think we can do better, but not against best defense. Okay, I'm gonna pull trumps. Long tank from West, 7 of hearts. Long tank, 7 of hearts. Yep. Yep. Jack of hearts from East. There really just isn't anything, is there? Heart to the Queen, start running clubs. Alright. Okay. Okay. So what was it then that that West had? West had 4 hearts, right? That was the thing. Just completely like King, Jack, 10, 9, 6 of spades, 4 small hearts, couldn't preempt. Not even in 3rd seat. Nothing to do. I mean, I think opening 1 spade with that West hand is fine in 3rd. Alright, board 3. Could we have actually done better? I mean, I basically knew that... Oh, I didn't know the King of Diamonds was offside. I am curious, because this seemed like an impossible double dummy problem to solve. I know people need to see the cards, but this is what we're doing now. We have this black box and some text chat to my right. Okay, so we got a club lead. Can we actually do better than 9 tricks on this layout? I didn't see anything. I don't see it. I'm not going to dwell too much on this. Like, is there anything we can do? Gibb says no. Alright, Gibb, I trust you. I didn't see it. Gibb couldn't see it. At least we agree on something. Board 3. We open a club. A spade by partner. 2 heart overcall from East. Okay, vulnerable. Pass? Wow, wait, we opened a 10 count? I'm impressed. I like it. Partner reopens. We're not supposed to pass 2 hearts with this hand, are we? Aren't we supposed to bid 3 clubs? I know, like, generally a 3 club bid would, like, show some values in this spot. But I think our hand kind of has what we're looking for. We have a long club suit. If partner bids 3 no trump, we're probably pretty happy. Did I think I was making one spade? Fair question. Fair question. Um, anyway, I think we're supposed to bid 3 clubs. I do think I was making one spade, for what it's worth, in the 4-2 fit. Partner reopens double. Now I bid 3 clubs. Great. I think we're here. Heart lead. Man, if I had bid 3 clubs, partner might have bid 3 no. I mean, probably not. Not this partner, but they could have. 5 of hearts. Oh, dude, East overcalled a 5-card suit. No way. Why is East overcalling 5-card suits vulnerable? I guess it's Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10, 5th. But still. Silly East. Let's ruff with the... I'm staring at this for a second in case hearts are 7-1. I don't think it matters. There's no singleton club that I can pick up in either hand, is there? So that means I should ruff with the 10. I think. Maybe? Ruff with the 10? Dude, I'm having a real hard time. I don't think I can pick up any singleton clubs. Like, singleton 9, they'll have Queen Jack 4th, I lose 2 clubs. I mean, if East has Queen Jack 4th and West has singleton 9 and hearts are 5-3, I guess I could cross in diamonds and play a club to the 10. I don't think I want to try that. I'm a little bit more interested in trying to play this hand as a trump squeeze against East, which I think I can do. So I'm hoping that East has both the King and Jack of Spades, and I can squeeze them in the major suits. So yeah, what does that line of play look like for people who don't know what a trump squeeze is? Let's say I ruff with the 10 of clubs, it wins. I guess I could pick off a Queen Jack doubleton. Maybe I shouldn't ruff with the 10. Let's ruff with like the 8 or something. So I'm going to pull trumps. I'm going to start pitching spades from dummy. The hope is that I get to reach an end position where dummy has 9-6 doubleton of hearts. Oh, but they're just going to return another heart when they get in. Well, the idea would be if I can reach an end position where dummy has the 9-6 doubleton of hearts and the singleton ace of spades, and I have a trump in my hand and the 9 doubleton of spades, and I happen to be in dummy, I have entries in the diamond suit. Then East can't hold on to all of 2 hearts and the King Jack of spades, so they would have to weaken their holding in one of those suits. But they're just going to return a 3rd heart when they get in, and that destroys the mechanism to do this trump squeeze. It's too bad. All right, let's just pull some trumps and see what happens. Maybe they don't. Maybe they make an error. So we'll play a 3rd round of clubs. West wins. They switch to diamonds. We can do it now. So this is, of course, based on the assumption that East has the King of Spades. I could just take a spade finesse, but I think that's a lot less likely than the squeeze working out. Now, we're in a bit of hairy territory, because if I was playing against good opponents, they would not allow me to do this. Good defenders would be aware of the possibility of this trump squeeze and would just play back a heart. Maybe they would switch to spades, and that would also kind of kill the mechanism for the trump squeeze. So the fact that West played a diamond here, it almost sounds like I should take the spade finesse. I'm gonna run at least a couple of more tricks before I make a decision. So I can take 2 diamonds, and I can take at least 1 more club, pitching the 10 of spades before I have to make a choice. East pitch spades high-low. I mean, I think we try it. Has East pitched a heart? Hold on. I was not paying attention. No, East pitched a spade, and now East has pitched another spade. So if I'm right, East's entire hand right now is 3 hearts, the king, jack, doubleton of spades, and a diamond void. But I have to make a choice immediately. Because if I play a diamond to the queen, I can't execute the squeeze. If I play a club pitching the queen of spades, which is what I would need to do to make the squeeze happen, then obviously I can't take spade finesse. And of course, if I take a spade finesse, then East might just win the king, or we might make the rest of the tricks. I think there's just a very likely chance that the king of spades is offside. East has turned up with what, the queen doubleton of clubs, the ace, king, queen, jack, 10 of hearts. I know that the robots don't have a lot of respect for overcalling 5 or more hearts, 10 or more high card points. It's already fulfilled. But couple that with East signal and the spade suit, I think the king of spades is offside. So I'm going to play for the trump squeeze. So I'm going to play club pitching a spade. Hopefully East pitches a heart on this trick, and then I'm going to play a diamond to the queen. And East will have to pitch a spade. Hopefully it's the jack. Alright. Well, there's the jack of spades. King of spades was onside. Man. Alright, so we're just going to get a 0 against the field because no one else is going to play for this. That's okay. Yeah, should East overcall 2 hearts? No. Absolutely not. You're just going to get doubled and go, down 3, minus 800, good score. 4 spades doubled. Ooh, goody. Pass a club on our right. We overcall spade. Didn't East pitch the 8 of spades? Hold on, what? Oh, I pitched the 8 of spades. I thought I saw East pitch the 8 of spades and then the 5. But East pitched, I played the 8 of spades on the, that's what I was remembering. I remember the 8 of spades happened on the 3rd round of clubs, I just forgot it was in dummy. Ah. If I had seen 4 of spades, 5 of spades, maybe I would have done the right thing. Anyway, it's a cool hand. I like squeezes, they're fun. We're in 4 spades doubled. A club on our right, we overcall spade. Frisky, but I like it. Partner's passed hand too. Negative double. Partner bids 2 clubs. Q-bid. 3 hearts on our right. Okay, we pass, sure. 4 hearts. 4 spades by partner. That's a lot of bidding for someone who's a passed hand. Partner heard us overcall at the 1 level and just decided to bid a game. Pass, double. I guess partner has their bid. And how bad is this going to be for us? We have 2 clubs, a diamond, and 2 hearts, and basically no way to get rid of any of these tricks. So down 2. Spades were 3-0. The opponents missed out on, what, 6 diamonds? They never even found a diamond fit. They were in hearts. They were in a 4-3. Wow. Did we do better than 4 hearts? Diamond split, so I guess we did better than 4 hearts. Maybe they didn't miss out on 6 diamonds. It looks like they have not enough trumps if we pull them at tricks 1 and 2. Okay, board 5. We're in 4 spades doubled again. Everyone started bidding this time. Partner opened a diamond, a hard overcall. We bid 1 spade. Yep. 1 no trump on our left. Well, no surprise that someone at the table has some of the missing spade honors. Partner makes a support double. Wow. That's surprising. So I guess East has a spade void, pretty likely. East bids 2 hearts. Okay. We bid 3 hearts. I don't understand this bid at all. That limit major raise. I'm sorry, what? We're Q-bidding in support of ourselves? Is that what's happening here? I mean, once we found a fit like this, our objective is to tell partner like where our hand lies. Whether it's like sign off, we could bid 2 spades. Whether it's invitational, we could bid 3 spades. Game forcing, we would bid 4 spades. Or if we have a stronger hand, or more likely if we have a hand that somehow hasn't found a spade fit, which is impossible in this auction, then I guess we could bid 3 hearts. Like, so okay, I guess 3 hearts would be like your slam try type of hand. You would want partner to start q-betting. That is not what we have. In case anyone was unclear that a 6 count opposite a minimum opening bid is not a slam try, it is not. Anyway, we bid 3 hearts. I mean, I think I would probably treat this as invitational. At teams, I would probably just bid 4 spades, figuring that sometimes it's just a good preemptive save and the opponents don't double us often enough. But at match points, I think 3 spades is probably enough, especially given the no trump bid. I know that finesses are going to be working because our partner holds the spades, but that doesn't mean West can't just have like ace king third of spades over there. Anyway, 3 hearts is a huge overbid. Double on our left. Partner bids 4 spades. That's kind of an interesting call. Double on our right. Wow. Okay, let's see what we bought. So we bought kind of the perfect hand, a bunch of aces, good trumps that we can finesse West out of, and King of Hearts looks to be on side. I think we're going to do quite well in this hand. Okay, West didn't lead a heart at trick 1, so probably means that West has at least 2 of them, maybe like Queen Doubleton or something, given that East has 6. I guess we start the spades by leading like the Jack or something, or the 8 from dummy. Pick off King, Queen third in West's hand. If I was concerned about a heart ruff, I would probably ruff a diamond and play a spade up immediately, hoping to force West to split, but West would have led a trump at trick 1. I don't think they're, or not a trump, a heart at trick 1. Although maybe with King, Queen third of hearts, or King, Queen third of spades and a stiff heart, they wouldn't, figuring that they were already getting 2 trump tricks. But there's nothing I can do to stop them anyway. Okay, let's I'm looking back now. Is there a way I can end play them in case I can't pick off the club suit? Like if I go ace of diamonds, diamond ruff, spade, queen ace, and East follows, heart. I don't think I have enough entries to ruff the diamonds and the hearts, for example, before exiting a spade. So, yeah, let's just go ace of diamonds and lead the Jack of spades, let's say. Oh. Interesting. Well, we made it. Now the question is just how to play the club suit. I guess let's pull a trump and ruff a diamond to see what's going on in that suit before we make any more decisions. I'm sorry, what? Likely stop in diamonds? Wait. 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 They didn't need a spade stopper for 1 no trump? Guys, the 5 card suit is more important than the 3 card suit. What are they doing? Oh my god, okay, okay. We're here, we're here. Right. So do I have a double squeeze? Oh, Eric, you're here. Hold on, important question. So I found out that because I was doing research and I read a paper from some people at Vilnius University, which I think is in Latvia. Is this a respectable university? Oh, you know what? I need to pull up the black thing again. Boom. There we go. Now it might look better with the chat behind it. I assume that you know everything. Oh, Lithuania? Oh, God. Okay, look. There are so many L countries. I can be forgiven for not... Okay, well, I tried. Never mind. You don't need to answer. I assume you don't know then. Let's get back to the hand. You're not sure? That's fair enough. All right, we rough a diamond. So do we have a double squeeze? How could I have a double squeeze? I don't know, man. Like, I'm just looking at cards. Give me a second. So East has the heart guard, West has the diamond guard. Oftentimes we have a double squeeze. So if I run spades, I would have to pitch a club. Yeah, we don't really have the stuff to do a double squeeze thing. Fair enough. Let's cash the king of hearts. West falls at the 8, which is weird. Is there a chance East bid 2 hearts without 6 of them? Now everyone's pitching clubs. Man. You think Lithuanian universities aren't really good? Depends on the field people and stuff and the research. Yeah. I guess I'm going to. Wait a second. I did have a double squeeze. No, you all are smoking crack. Hold on. Wait. If I had just cashed the 9, 6, and 5 of spades pitching a club and then the diamond when West has to hold on to their diamond, neither opponent can hold on to 3 clubs. No, dude. Oh, man. Now I'm getting distracted. One thing at a time. Okay, I'm just going to take the club finesse. All right. But we did have a double squeeze, right? Like, I'm not going crazy on this one. Like, I just had a claim on a double squeeze, in fact. Isn't this true? Am I insane? So we know East is out of diamonds. We know West is only started with a doubleton heart because of the 2 heart bid. So I cash the king of hearts. And now I can just play the 9 of spades. So West can throw a diamond. East can throw a heart. I play the 6 of spades. West has to throw a club. I discard a club. East can pitch a heart. And now I play the 5 of spades. West can't pitch a diamond, so they're squeezed down to a doubleton club. Now I can pitch a diamond, and East can't pitch a heart. They're squeezed down to a doubleton club. I just had a claim on a double squeeze. I wasn't going crazy. Chat, you gaslit me. Don't be like that. It's fine. It's fine. This is on me. I should have more conviction in my analysis. Yeah. All good. We're in 3 now on board 6. We ended up taking the club finesse, so it's all fine. We made our contract, made the over trick, unlike board 3. 3 now. We open a no trump. It's a pretty good 16 count. Partner bids 3 spades splinter, promising 4 hearts, which is super funny. We bid 3 now. Sounds about right. We get the spade lead. I generally think leading dummies shortness is bad on these auctions. I think that this sort of thing happens so frequently. But that's just me. Maybe that's like an experience thing. 3 of spades lead. So we got 2 diamonds, 2 clubs, 3 spades, and a heart is 8. Could try and set up diamonds, could try and set up an extra club. We could duck the opening lead and set up a spade. Heart switch is kind of annoying. I think I'm going to duck the opening lead, because these will probably just win and play back a spade. And then we can work on diamonds, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Okay. We've won the second trick. That's good. I guess I'll pitch a heart, lead a diamond. 6-4 king 8. Looks like both opponents are trying to high-low, although there's only one missing spot card. I mean, someone is high-lowing. Either West with 4-3 or East with 8-3. I guess I'll play a diamond to the jack. So West probably has the last two diamonds. They play back a spade, which is super helpful, thank you. Now what? I guess we run the 10 of clubs. Is that the plan? 10 of clubs around to the queen. King of hearts, finally, but it's a little bit too late for that, bud. Although, I need to make a decision on the spades. I think I am going to pitch the diamonds. Or pitch the diamond. There's a club discard. Oh, there's a diamond pitch. And West did have 4 diamonds. I guess with the 10-8 doubleton dropping, I could have taken a diamond finesse. Wasn't really on my radar. I liked the idea of just playing on clubs. 430. That went well, I think. We got 4 spade tricks. We were able to set up the club. The opponents never switched to hearts. Board 7. We pass in first seat because we're cowards. 11 count, 5 card major, 2 10s, ace king. Everyone should be opening this. 3 passes go around to a club. We overcall spade. Partner raises to 2 spades. Passed hand. Sure. Seems reasonable. Partner has a lovely collection of queens and jacks. Club lead. 4 clubs. Try and focus. Wouldn't this have been opened 100 years ago? Yeah, it would. Eric says about Vilnius, you have a funny story. You were playing the European youth pairs against some Dutch guys. One of them asked why you have the Latvian capital on your badge. And he said, Vilnius is the Latvian capital. Aha, aha. He confused it with the capital. That's funny. King of spades switch. What? What did East win at trick 1? The king. Oh my god. No diamond switch. I think I should duck this trick. Win the second spade? Is that dumb? What if this is a singleton? Maybe this is dumb. Maybe I should just win the ace of spades and play a diamond immediately. Win the ace of spades, play the king of diamonds. There was no diamond switch from East. Diamonds could be 4-0, but... Alright, let's just do this. King 3-4 tank ace. Okay. King of hearts. Yeah. I guess I didn't think this through, did I? Man, this is why I needed to duck that king of spades. I mean, it looked pretty natural, but I was a little bit concerned about stiff king. Because now if I play a spade and they can pull 2 trumps, they might cash 2 hearts. If I ruff a heart, I have no way back to my hand. I mean, I could have played a diamond to the queen, but I think this is fine. I guess I'm going to play a spade. It would be real bad if West is able to pull 2 trumps and then play a club through and then a heart comes back. I could play a club now. And that's really only bad if he started with king, queen, jack, third of spades. But I don't think there's much I can do about that. I could just ruff a heart and accept my losses. I mean, playing a spade would work out great if East had king, queen, doubleton. It would work out fine if East has king, jack, doubleton, although why would they switch to the king of spades? King, queen, third, West would have jack, doubleton. Although that's not great. Because West will win, play a club over. Okay, let's play a club. They do play a club back. So... is it time to try and duck a spade, hoping that I get lucky? Man, I should have just ducked that king of spades. I didn't pause for long enough to consider the issue. It was like instinctively correct, and then I went back on my instincts. Never a good sign. I can certainly get out for down 2 if I just ruff a heart and cash the diamond queen. They'll be able to ruff in on the jack of diamonds, and in the worst case scenario, they can pull a trump. Trumps are then 2-0, and then cash a heart. Most likely I'll be down 1 if I ruff a heart right now. If I try to play a couple rounds of diamonds, they'll be able to ruff. I mean, I can probably cross ruff if I just start playing diamonds. I'll get out for down 1. Obviously, the big play is to play a spade and hope East has king, queen, doubleton. Man, I'm so bad at this game. What is wrong with me today? Oh, I am hungry, and that does tend to be a problem. I think I'm just going to play for down 1. Let's start running diamonds. East had the 2 of spades? He switched to the king of spades from king doubleton? What? No way. Also, I could have just ducked that and, like, made the contract, but, you know, that's okay. That's okay. We're not doing great today, but we're having fun. Pass, 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 1 spade. We have 12. Looks good. 2 no trump. Sure. Balanced invite. 3 hearts. Apparently accepting. I mean, I think we had to. 3 no trump from partner. I think we just have to pass. I mean, it would be nice if 3 hearts was defined as 5-5. I think it probably should be in this auction. so that you don't have this problem over 3 now. Because 4 hearts shows 6-6! That's actually pretty reasonable, right? I like how the definition is 5-4 for 3 hearts, and 4 hearts is now 6-6, right? The big problem is that we don't know what partner has. Partner could be like 1-1-5-6. So pulling 3 now to 4 hearts is kind of crazy. I don't really want to be in 3 now, but I would much rather be there than 4 hearts, if that's partner's shape. How'd we do? Oh, goody! Partner didn't find a way to raise 3 hearts to 4 with their hand. Are we happy to be here? We got the Ace of Hearts lead. And a diamond switch. Huh. So one of our spades goes... 2 of our spades go away on the long diamonds. West probably has the spade ace, given the opening lead. I think hearts are somewhat likely to be 4-1. I mean, West would definitely have continued hearts if they had another one. So let's think. What are my options? If spades are 3-3, I can ruff the spade suit good, and I think then catch East in a trump coup. Maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. No, I think I probably can. So, if spades are 3-3, I could lead the king of spades. West gets in. Let's just say, for simplicity's sake, they return a spade. We'll win. We can then ruff a spade with the 9 of hearts as everyone follows. We can then go ace of clubs, club ruff, shortening ourselves. We can then play a heart to the king to find out the bad news that West started with stiff ace. And then we can start running the diamond suit. And if East ever roughs in, we'll be able to over-ruff, pull the last trump, and our spades are set up. And if East doesn't rough in, then we can just pitch our spades and continue playing diamonds, and eventually we're left with 2 clubs and dummy opposite the queen 10 doubleton of hearts. So, do I want to play for this? I mean, I'm pretty sure the answer is no. But that basically means I'm going to have an extra spade loser to deal with. I think the big problem of playing for this is that if the third round of spades gets over-ruffed, then East gets their trump trick, and then they'll be able to pull a trump, and I'm going to have another spade loser in hand. Is that true? Wait, maybe that's not even true. They over-ruff and pull trump. I have 2 diamonds to pitch my spades. I guess it matters what West does when they get in. Like, if I lead the queen of spades and West wins and plays a diamond, then I have problems. Anyway, let's lead a spade. I think this is always happening. Queen, 10, 3... Really? East has the ace? No! No! West shows out on this trick. So I could have just led spades up towards the king-queen twice. I didn't think that was gonna work. This is like the second time today I've turned down a finesse. So the entire field is just going to be making 5. And here I am, I'm going to make 4. That's okay. These things happen sometimes. Well, not much I can do about it now, right? Can I even make 4? Maybe I can't even make... I guess I can. I can, like, pull trumps and just pitch 2 spades on the diamonds. Maybe West gets squeezed in clubs and spades. I guess it's possible. If I try and rough the spades good... I mean, I would get back to making 5 if I try and rough the spades good and they happen to be 3-3, but West did play the 10 on the first round of the suit. Like, this gets back to the ace of clubs, club rough, king of spades, spade rough, start running the diamonds through east plan. So if I go spade to the king, spade rough, and I start running diamonds... Yeah, I think I can go spade to the king, spade rough. And if they happen to split 4-2, then I can just start running diamonds through east, and I'll get out for 10 tricks. So I guess it doesn't hurt to try this. Jack of spades from West. East has spade length. Man, West is like 5-5 in the minors and never took a call. Also led the ace of trumps without spade stuff. Huh. Oh my god. Diamonds were 6-1. Well, I guess I could have figured that out once West turned up with a doubleton. Alright. This did not go great. Minus 50. So the entire field is going to be making 450 and we're just down 1 in 4 hearts. It's gonna be one of those days. It's already been one of those days. Board 9. Pass by partner. A club on our right. We overcall spade. Okay, looks good. 15 count. Good hand. Pass, pass, and no trump. We bid 2 spades. I think we should bid 2 hearts. We have a pretty good hand. Partner's probably going to correct to 2 spades anyway. Don't want to miss out on a potential game. I mean, I know partner's a passed hand, but we still have a lot of stuff. We're in 2 spades, huh? Looks like we would have ended up in the 4-2 heart fit if we'd bid 2 hearts. Club lead. East open a club? Yeah. 10 of clubs to the queen. Okay. King of clubs. West follows with the 3 after some hesitation. Queen of spades switch. Sure. I guess I try and pull trumps now. Successful. Now the ace of clubs. Let's play... I guess I have some time. I mean, if the 10-9 third of hearts falls, then the 8 of hearts sets up. Let's try the queen of diamonds. East wins. Plays back another diamond. Alright, it's time to play on the heart suit. Heart to the jack. East wins. Heart return. No 10 or 9. Okay. Good enough. Down 1. Probably not much we could do about that one. Queen of spades switch. What a play. Board 10. We open a spade. Partner bids 2 diamonds. Game force. Looks good. Why would we... Oh, yeah, you know, 2 diamonds doesn't promise 5. everyone else in the world, 2 diamonds promises 5, but for us, we have to rebid 2 spades. That feels so terrible with this hand. I want to tell partner we have a diamond fit. Partner bids 3. Like, this is a huge problem now. Partner bids 3 diamonds, and we're backed into a corner. I don't think we should bid 3 now. I think we should do something else. But if we could just raise 2 diamonds to 3 diamonds immediately, establishing the fit, then, well, we wouldn't be in this spot where we've, throughout this entire auction, we've denied hold. How could partner possibly have 3 spades at this point in the auction? Partner does not have 3 spades. That's not what 4 spades shows. Partner has long diamonds and honor doubleton of spades and wants to know if we want 5 diamonds or 4 spades. I might even bid 6 diamonds at this point in the auction, having effectively denied any sort of diamond support. Our hand is excellent for a diamond slam. I mean, queen, jack, 10, 4th of clubs are not great, but partner, I think, very frequently is going to have the ace or king in this type of an auction. The singleton ace of hearts is huge. The queen of diamonds is a big card. The fact that we don't have any wasted spade values is good. Here we are. Oh, would you look at that? 6 diamonds is just cold. If only there was a way to get there, but I guess no one knew. No one could have figured this one out. That's okay. We're in 4 spades. Ace of clubs. Yeah. That is an opening lead, huh? Let's dump the king to see if they want to continue clubs rather than potentially getting a diamond ruff. Queen of hearts switch, sure. Let's try and pull some trumps. Spade to the king, east plays the queen. I guess I play back a spade. Jack? Ooh, 10. So it's queen, jack, 10, third. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. 650. West led the ace of clubs, could have given their partner a ruff, which would have been with a natural trump trick. Then switched to the queen of hearts rather than their singleton diamond. Okay, well, 650 it is. Great defense, guys. We open a diamond. We got 19. Pretty good 19. No 5-card suit. 1 spade on our left. 2 diamonds by partner. We bid 2 spades. Why? What's wrong with 3 no trump? 2 spades shows 18 to 21 and is forcing to 3 no trump. Well, I mean, it should be game forcing, but why is it 18? You know what? All good. Partner bids 3 clubs. Okay. We bid 3 diamonds. All right. Why? Partner bids 3 spades. At best, a partial stopper in spades. I know. We have the stoppers. They're right here. The ace, queen, third of spades. Like, we could have gotten to this contract like 4 bids ago, but we didn't. It's okay. We're here now. We get a spade lead. And oh boy, we got a club suit to guess, huh? I think I'm just playing a club to the king. That worked. Yeah, let's think about this for a sec. So the only problem is if West has Jack 4th of diamonds, there isn't really much I can do in that case, so let's just check the diamond suit, see if it's favorable. Okay. They get 1 trick. The ace of clubs. 490. On to the last board. This has been an awful set. I think we have at least 2 just flat zeros. Pass, pass, pass. We open a club. 18 this time. Pass, pass. East balances with a spade. Okay. We double. Seems fine. Partner bids 2 clubs. I think we're pretty happy with the way things have turned out. Get spade opening lead. All right. 8 of spades to the king. Second spade. And if East continues a third spade, they don't. We were going to have a decision to make. Queen of Hearts switch, huh? So East has turned up with Ace King Jack of Hearts and Ace King Jack of Spades and the Queen of Hearts, and they did not open in third seed. First off, what is wrong with them? Why would you not open a 10 count with a good 5-card spade suit in third seed? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. But secondly, the King of Clubs is offside, so we know that, at least. We also know the Ace of Diamonds is in West Sand. So, what does that mean? Ace of Hearts, heart ruff. Club to the ace, heart ruff, Jack of Clubs. No, that's terrible. Ace of Hearts, heart ruff, run the Jack of Clubs. I don't have a way to get back to my hand. We have a problem. No, you know what? This is fine. Ace of Hearts, heart ruff, club to the ace, heart ruff, Jack of Clubs. If West wins and they can give their partner heart ruff, fine. There's not much I can do about that. Hearts could be 6-2. This is not something that you normally have to think about when the opponents are favorable and are past hands. I don't think hearts should be 6-2. Yeah, there's no way, right? West would overcall heart. They're marked with the King of Clubs, the Ace of Diamonds. If they had a 6-card heart suit, they would overcall. Okay, so Ace of Hearts, heart ruff, club to the ace, heart ruff, Jack of Clubs. If hearts are 5-3 and East gets a heart ruff, so be it. Otherwise, West has end played in 3 suits to give us a hand reentry to pull the last trump. And then we can, I don't know, try and pick off like a ace doubleton of diamonds in their hand, which is never going to happen. Okay, Jack of Hearts. Aha! Look at that. We can now pull the last trump. East pitches a diamond. Yeah, we'll play a diamond to the queen. Duck a diamond on the way back, which is not going to be effective. It's okay. We made it. Made 2. Kind of a cute little problem to figure out how to get a way back to our hand to pull the 3rd trump. I think that might be a good score. The rest of our set, not so much. We have not had very many good results in this set. 46. Yeah, the last board was pretty good. I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't get zeros on board 8 and board 3. Board 7 also... Was board 7 bad? I don't remember this one. Oh, this is the one where I just, like, didn't duck the King of Spades switch. Yeah, that was pretty terrible, too. Our only good results were board 6. We made the over trick and 3 no trump. I think a lot of that's attributed to us ducking the opening lead. We set up a trick, the opponents don't really know what's going on yet in the suit, and they're not really comfortable to switch, so they just play it back, and that gave us the tempo to set up diamonds and then later set up clubs. And then this last board, I think we played well. But lots of 50s. We had a 45 earlier on. But man, the trump squeeze on board 3 did not work. And whatever I was doing on board 8 also didn't work. I just got the wrong picture of the hand from West's Ace of Hearts lead at trick 1. I mean, I can't imagine anyone leading something other than a minor suit from West's hand. I would probably lead a club on this auction, but a diamond's fine. Like, leading a spade is obviously lunacy, and leading the singleton ace of trumps is terrible. Normally you lead trumps on these 2 suited auctions just because you're trying to protect your holding in one of these suits. But West can't even pull a second round of trumps. So it doesn't really seem to make any sense to lead the stiff ace here. And they don't have spades. Oh well. They were just leading... You know what it is? Gib was just leading an ace to... Oh, people can't see the thing because of this black thing. There. That's better. We had a 46. Gib just likes to lead aces because then they can look at the dummy and they assume they're going to find the right switch. That's what's going on this hand. It had nothing to do with them like trying to protect their spade holding. They're just like, well, I have an ace. I better lead it. Otherwise, I might not know what to do at trick 2.